The Islamic Revolution leader says ongoing cultural activities could help turn the Hajj pilgrimage into an ideal opportunity to introduce Islamic values. The Iranian parliament speaker says the deep-rooted ties between Iran and Germany will pave the way for further promotion of mutual cooperation on all fronts. And Tehran says the U.S. president's insistence on his wrong policies in the Middle East will only enhance popular resistance in the region. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful, hello and a very warm welcome to Jam Network News, coming to you live from Tehran. Please stay with us. Leader of the Islamic Revolution, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, says ongoing cultural activities could help turn the Hajj pilgrimage into an ideal opportunity to introduce Islamic as well as the Islamic Revolution's values. Addressing the officials in charge of arranging the Hajj pilgrimage for Iranians, the leader said the Hajj has great potential for spiritual and cultural work, adding further contacts with the elites and long-term planning, among other things, can help unlock that potential. Ayatollah Khamenei expressed hope better coordination among the Hajj organization, the leader's office in Saudi Arabia, and the Iranian diplomatic apparatus will help improve the services offered to the pilgrims. The UN Security Council sanctions against Iran are not effective, that according to Iranian Foreign Minister Manouchehr Mottaki, who told chairman of the German Parliament's Foreign Relations Committee, Rupert Poland, that the Iranian nation won't renounce its inalienable rights. Given the transparent cooperation Iran has had with the IAEA, Mottaki said, the Security Council should return Iran's nuclear case to the agency. Mottaki further said Iran won't hesitate to take measures to boost cooperation with Germany, but at the same time studies its relations with Europe, including Germany, very carefully. Poland, in turn, said Germany believes Tehran, Berlin, and the EU could push their relations far beyond the current level. Iranian Parliament Speaker Ghulam Ali Haddad Adel also met with the German parliamentarian on Tuesday. In the meeting, Adel said the two countries enjoy age-old relations and that Iranians respect the German people. The top parliamentarian underlined the deep-rooted ties between the two sides will pave the way for further promotion of mutual cooperation on political, economic, and cultural fronts. On Iran's nuclear program, Adel said Tehran has announced time and again that its atomic activities are geared to peaceful purposes and has had close cooperation with the IAEA to support its claim. He reiterated Iran has even implemented the additional protocol voluntarily to build confidence, but the U.S. is now using the nuclear issue as a pretext to ratchet up the pressure on Tehran. Adel further said, although under intense pressure by the White House, Iran has fulfilled its duties in maintaining peace and stability in the region. For his part, the German parliamentarian said Iran is a key player in the Middle East and plays a pivotal role in maintaining regional peace and stability. Iran's defense ministry has now a production line up and running to make a sophisticated anti-aircraft gun. The full automatic 35mm weapon is also equipped with a satellite system to pinpoint and hit aerial targets, including choppers, fixed-wing aircraft, and missiles. Present at the ceremony to open the production line was Defense Minister Brigadier General Mustafa Mohammad Najjar, who said Iran is now among the 4 countries in the world with the technology to build the weapon. He emphasized development of modern weaponry by Iran is in line with the country's defense doctrine and poses no threat to any other nation. there is going to be a big rise in investment in Iran's petrochemical sector. That, according to Iranian Deputy Oil Minister Ghulam Hossein Nejabad, who said up to $5,120 million in funds is to be funneled into the country's petrochemical sector by the end of the fourth National Development Plan. And as envisioned in the 20-year National Outlook Plan, he said, Iran will turn into the Middle East's petrochemical hub. Tehran says U.S. President George W. Bush's insistence on his wrong policies in the Middle East will only enhance popular resistance in the region. Iranian government spokesman Ghulam Hossein Elham said U.S. statesmen and those influencing Washington's policymaking should come to understand that they should recognize justice and equal rights for the regional nations as the time of bullying policies is gone. On IAEA Chief Mohammad El-Baradei's trip to Iran, Elham said the visit has shed more light on the existing issues and led the agency to understand that technical and legal questions should not be politicized. You're watching Jam Network News. Israeli tanks, bulldozers, and helicopters raided Gaza on Tuesday, killing the son of the territory's most powerful leader and 16 other Palestinians in the bloodiest day of fighting since June. The killing of Hussam Zahar, 24, the son of Hamas leader Mahmoud Zahar, and the civilian deaths in the occupied territories threatened to fuel the violence. Meanwhile, hospital workers said 10 Israeli tanks and armored vehicles ran into Gaza City's Zaytun neighborhood and wounded at least 40 Palestinian residents, 5 of them critically. And before we wrap up this edition of Jam Network News, let's check on the weather. The capital, Tehran, is having partly cloudy skies on Tuesday. The temperature in the capital will drop to 14 degrees Fahrenheit in the coldest hours tonight. Stay tuned for the nationwide weather forecast, and goodbye.